Hi everyone, welcome back to Go Local Live. I'm Go Local News Editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for joining us this Tuesday afternoon for local, national news and politics and now design. Design Week RI is just around the corner and we have Lisa Carnevale to come tell us all about it. Thank you for coming in
Nice
tonight.
to see you, Kate.
Here we are, it's Tuesday, the week officially kicks off before the kickoff on Friday. Thursday in Newport, but give us the overview. I mean, you
Sure.
curate this from kind of soup to nuts. Rhode Island really is known as a design hub. I mean, this is really a celebration of some of the best minds in the industry.
Yeah, so this is our 6th annual. We're pretty excited about it. Design Week is actually longer than 1 week. It is 10 days of design throughout the state of Rhode Island. And our focus is really to open up the doors of design to Rhode Island and beyond. We actually get a lot of attendance from outside of Rhode Island as well, which is great. And to showcase the breadth and the depth of the design talent. So when we talk about design, we talk about architecture to industrial design, product design, interior design, landscape. So it runs the gamut of that. So starting Thursday through next Saturday, which is the 12th, September 12th to the 21st, there are talks, parties, tours, lunches, all kinds of events and happenings. It's a super fun. It's a very accessible and great experience for everybody.
And you talk about, again, that accessibility, because those in the design community know how impressive the work is by those who are involved. But you think about it, again, architecture to landscaping, I mean, it impacts the human element on a daily basis. So if you're impacted by design, you might want to come hear a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
And before the official kickoff on Friday, you're going to be in Newport for a play date themed,
Yes.
kind of soft opening to bring folks down there into the fold.
So a local designer, Cass Holman, she teaches industrial design at Rhode Island School of Design. She makes play products, and so she actually got her start designing a play environment for the High Line in New York City. And so she's got a new line happening right now, and it's a massive. It's called Rigamajig, and it's a massive sort of group build project on the lawn of the Newport Art Museum. Cass will do a talk as well, but it's definitely family friendly. It's a super beautiful place to engage the atmosphere and then just sort of dig into design. And she's the secret superstar. We'll be hearing a lot more about her soon.
Okay, you heard it here
Yeah.
first, so Lisa Carnevale, more. And then September 13th, this Friday, is the official kickoff
Yes.
event. Okay,
Yeah.
tell us about
Yeah.
that.
So kickoff party is actually at a new building here in the Design and Innovation District, which is, technically what they're coining the 195 land area. And our building is filled with the design businesses, and so we're opening up our doors and having some live mural installations, a DJ, designer cocktails from Little Bitte, oysters from Walrus and Carpenter, and it's all just a super fun kickoff to the event and a mini fundraiser as well. So we invite everybody to come down, and there'll be a block party. So earlier in that day, we have a workshop with Bose. So the sound speaker company, they have introduced some AR wearables. So they're doing an ideation workshop in the afternoon. And then DBVW Architects is celebrating 25 years right next door. And so they'll have a happy hour, and then we'll go into kickoff party and just having fun.
Okay, Friday night. Woo, it sounds like so much fun going on. But of course, as you said, 10 days, just the beginning of the excitement. I want to talk about September 16th. A local brown-faced Ben Guin is going to be talking about design to leave no one behind.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that. Again, talk about the all-encompassing nature of it.
Yeah, so Ben is actually, he's the head of design at the Brown Policy Lab. And so he takes a very policy-oriented approach to what design and how design is impacting. And I think we all know that technology has really been affecting our lives in major ways. I mean, we use our phones more. We've got our Apple CarPlay in the car now. It talks to us. Bose's glasses are meant to talk to you while you walk by something. There's all of these sort of this kind of evolution that's happening in the industry, and design is a piece of every single one of those advancements. but how are we really making sure that everyone is included? So there's inclusivity for people with ailments or physical disabilities, or also, race and color, and there's make sure that we're really having the proper conversations around that, and that larger companies, because an individual designer is very mindful, but sometimes when you get into a bigger bureaucratic environment, it's harder to get through that. So that's kind of where the dialogue will take off.
Okay, very interesting talk. That is on the 16th. Let's go to the 17th, a marathon clam bake.
Yes.
The clam bake.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
So our monthly speaker series is called Clam Bake, in honor of Rhode Island, but there's not often clams there. I'll have to say that. And so normally there's 2 designers that speak each month. We get a really awesome crowd. We kind of rove around the state at different locations. But for Marathon Clam Bake during Design Week, there's 4 speakers, and they will be at Adventures, which is a local branding, digital media design company who has just bought a building in East Providence, renovated it. It's amazing. And so the speakers there is, we've got Gamer Gutierrez, who is a VP of Creative for Staples, which I really just realized they're so local. I didn't know that. Corporation. Tanya Kelly, who's the landscape architect. Kate Brierly, who has issued couture design. Her dresses are pretty amazing. And our last person is Tom Chazinski. Oh, well,
Okay,
sorry,
got
Tom.
it.
So that's also a great night of talking, hanging out, and good seeing.
Okay, the Marathon Clam Bake. And between that and Friday night's talk about the podcast Clever.
Yes.
But we can't forget September 18th, you will be honoring the Hall of Fame inductees for design here in Rhode Island. So if you want to look at who the list is, you're going to have to check back around here. We'll tell you who it is. That's part of the week, again, honoring those who've had an impact on design here in the state. That'll be an exciting part of the week.
Yeah, and I just want to say that it will be held at the 7th floor of our newest building in downtown Providence, the Wexford Innovation Center, which overlooks the pedestrian bridge. So it'll be, with that backdrop, that really inspiring backdrop of how our city is building too. So.
Okay, very good. That's the 18th. Let's talk about the 19th and Clever.
Yeah, so Amy Devers. So Clever is a podcast on design. If anybody is a fan of Milk Street, who is mostly around the food side of things, and America's Test Kitchen, she is operating out of their studio, and so she interviews designers. But for the keynote, which she'll be keynoting at RISD, she's a RISD alumni, she'll be interviewing 5 different designers. And it's actually a little bit, it's a little like secret. We will not know who they are until we all walk in. So very excited about that. And we're psyched that she'll be, live podcasting a national broadcast here from Rhode Island.
So the players should be named at a later date.
Yes.
You'll have to tune in to find out who that will be. And then of course, throughout the course of 10 days, other things going on, luncheons throughout the week. And of course, there's a full schedule of events that we'll provide the link for folks to tap into as well. Anything else you want to share with folks about what this, not just week, 10 days, has, or what it means here for the state?
Yeah, so this is our 6th year. Each year we try to keep it at about 40 events because it has the potential to grow to more because we have so much talent and activity that's happening here. I think it's really an opportunity for the citizens and for the designers to show who they are and what's happening. And I just want to share that Rhode Island is really on the cutting edge of design in terms of the opportunity that we have as a state, but it's already happening here. Most of our businesses have clients outside of Rhode Island. And even 35% of them are international. They work at a global sphere. They have offices in Dubai and Amsterdam and San Francisco, and they're all around, but they choose Rhode Island as home because it's an amazing place to live, and we know that. And that's just something that I think opening up the doors and being part of Design Week has been a welcome piece to just kind of hang out with each other and invite more to learn about what's happening.
And it sounds like maybe after Design Week you might actually get some sleep.
Yes. Although we'll be back with some announcement. I'm sure you'll hear all about
Oh,
it.
very good. I always love to break the news to you here at Go Local Live, and of course, share for you what's going on here in the city and throughout the state in Design Week, Design 10-Day Week. We'll
Yep.
feature over 40 events. We'll provide that link if you're interested in attending. Again, so much going on here in Rhode Island. I want to thank Lisa Carnevale for taking the time to
thank
come
you,
on live.
Kate. Yes.
And thank you for watching us here on live. We'll be back, of course, with more tomorrow here in studio. We wish you a good evening. Find us on Facebook, find us on golocalprov.com, and we will see you tomorrow. I'm Go Local News Editor Kate Nagel.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yay.